All right, family. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sabra Sunseti. Kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepted members to not only the Sabra Sunseti YouTube page, but the General SETI YouTube page, two dynamic powerhouse institutions on YouTube. You already know what it is, Black Power, Black Divinity. I want you to subscribe immediately. Don't hesitate to click that subscribe button. We got memberships for the family. Link right down in the video description is in the chat. All you have to do is just click it. You get a video introduction, rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarah SETI General SETI YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. General SETI got a new teachable website, uploading some dynamic, amazing curriculums, certificate courses and programs. First up, the 25 steps to the redemption of definitive black manhood. Yes, indeed, for the brothers. Yep, we got it for you. It's a comprehensive blueprint for the brothers, to get you in the end zone, stand you up right, develop you from a man to a king to a god. This is the program for you. We also got the Brotherhood of Hey Rue Roundtable live stream where we come together, sit down with some amazing brothers, discuss what's going wrong, talk about, information that's, for our development and our growth. I was looking for the word and it wouldn't pop out right then and there, but that's all right. For our growth and development family, this is an amazing program. Check it out. Get over there to Teachable. Ring the alarm, KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Sabra Sunseti, DVD lectures, T-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. I got something for you, family. I know you're going to like and love. Get on over there. Check it out. Get you a discount. Shop and save and shop. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, SETI University, over 25. Hold on, family. That's right, family. Shop and save and shop. I'll come right back. Well, man, I'm a General SETI. 2,500 videos, 40 different subjects. You already know. No other website got it. Plus, you got the greatest sage of the age, so it can't be beat. Hands down. Get over to my Patreon, the poppin'est Patreon page on the planet. I got some fire up there. The code of Saturn is live right now. Get up. It's HD, family. Ooh. It's fire. I want you to get over there to all my family that donated to me. Thank you. I appreciate you. For the family out there that would like to donate, the link is in the video description. It's in the chat. Click it. Donate. I appreciate you. And make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels. King SETI, General SETI, Sabra Sunseti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Now, they talking about Donald Trump is legalizing Jim Crow, segregation. He done wrote up, and, I don't know all the wording of it and don't give a goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Segregate, Segregate. I mean, it is what it is. You know why? Because you can't make a motherfucker like you and you ain't got to like another motherfucker. That's just all it is. We segregate all the goddamn time. We segregate ourselves on goddamn YouTube. We segregate ourselves in the conscious community. We segregate ourselves all over. You ain't got to like a motherfucker. You ain't got to hang around them if you don't like them. And you ain't got to let a motherfucker hang around you if you don't like them. And so it's all good. You know, and I see beautiful things coming out of that, because too many times these people got too much power. You know, we give it to them. It ain't that we give them that goddamn power. You know, we should have been doing our own goddamn thing anyway, where it wouldn't even a goddamn matter. You know, it wouldn't even goddamn matter if we was keeping our money and our wealth in our own goddamn community. Why would it matter? It wouldn't even goddamn matter. But because black people done sat on their fucking hands for so goddamn long, and they have not invested in their goddamn community, I'm all right with segregating. Yeah, segregate them goddamn Arabs out your community. Segregate them out of them gas stations and them goddamn liquor stores, and owning all the goddamn, own 100% of your goddamn community. Segregate them, yeah. They ain't gonna want to hear that shit, because they making goddamn millions. They making hundreds of millions of dollars off of integration. You see what I'm saying? So there's a lot of people ain't gonna want, but goddamn it, put their ass to the fire. You see, if you want to sign it, then let's get busy. You see, I see a beautiful thing that could come out of that. You know, I could see a beautiful thing coming out of that. Gonna make you stand up, because if you don't stand up, nah, goddamn it, you ain't gonna have shit. And a lot of you motherfuckers is on that level where you don't want shit no way. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all don't want shit no way. You will become a vagabond and shit, roaming the land. Don't nobody want your ass in. Your own people nor the other side gonna want you, because you ain't got no aspirations to do nothing. You see? And so, like, you know, these people ain't never liked us, ain't never ever. They hate us. They hate our people. Let's just be clear about it. So why are people surprised that he would do something like that? And you know, good and goddamn, but see, that's y'all caught up in that fantasy that somehow there's some good ones and they like you and shit and this, that, and the third. Now, it's a lot of people not gonna want to do that, because they wealth is connected, in their relationship with us. So they making hundreds of millions of dollars off of us. They ain't gonna want to go for that. And I'm not saying, I'm just saying what it is. But anyway, which way it go, if they start saying, you have to do the same thing. You just got to go on them and make these niggas who got a couple dollars step the fuck up and do something for their community outside of buying or owning a fucking liquor. That's all you dumbass niggas. Oh, this the new, fuck that goddamn liquor. Motherfucker, open up some grocery stores. You understand what I'm saying? Open up some goddamn buy some land and grow some food, fuck nigga. And open up some grocery stores. You're going to make the money. You see? Open up, I know niggas don't need to be drinking, but you can't stop them from drinking right now. You understand what I'm saying? Open up a franchise liquor store, nigga. Fuck the goddamn one bottle and fuck nigga own the whole liquor store. Open up a goddamn a chain of goddamn liquor stores across the United States and sell it all, nigga. Own it all. You feel what I'm saying? Run the Arabs out the goddamn community. Own some goddamn gas station. Run them out your goddamn and let's get this shit popping. Let's get this shit popping. We've been wanting to do this shit. You talk about nationalism. You see, but this is the closest thing you're going to ever get to nationalism. It's starting right here in your own goddamn community. You see it, because if you can't do it here, you ain't going to do it on no nationalistic level. You got to do it with the family unit. The family unit. You start there. You start with the individual mind, and then you develop into being a prosperous black man or woman that can develop into a family, and then the family is the atom of the community, and many communities form a city, a county, a state. You see. And this is what we need to do. This is what we need to do. We need to quit depending on other people, especially for our food, clothing, and shelter. You know what I'm saying? We need to quit depending on people in defense of our community. And that's another thing that we don't talk. We talk about food, clothing, and shelter, but we don't talk about which is the defense of our community, which is just as goddamn important. Because you can have food and clothing and shelter, but if you ain't got no goddamn guns to defend it, somebody gonna come and take your food, your clothing, and your shelter. So you got to have some goddamn guns too. You got to defend yourself. You see, at all times. That's just what it is. It's in the Constitution. You can bear arms. You understand what I'm saying? Because they knew what they went through in where they came from. That it's so easy for their kind to want to do what they've been doing to their own people. Now they want to do it to you. And they not going to change. And I've been telling you for the longest. That's why I made the making of the Cro-Magnon Neanderthal to show you their nature. And you still failing. He's doing what he's supposed to do. America is on its back. That's what it is. And what they doing is trying to reclaim, status that they done lost. And they're going to go back to the original blueprint. They know how they got this shit. Work a motherfucker for nothing. You understand? Get 100% of the profit. And in any time a motherfucker try to, that's what the Chronos is about. You see what I'm saying? Fear of losing power. That's what Chronos, Saturn, is about. That's why he ate his children. He castrated his father. Then he ate his children. The fear of losing power. And so when you understand that the Chronos is the mind state, which they applying right now. They ain't got no love for nobody. They telling you niggas, and the crazy shit about it, you would think, these motherfuckers got statues all over this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Where they actually show Chronos eating his children. They got statues. Now you would think like, damn, man, why would the fuck you make a statue like that? You know what I'm saying? But it's to carve in their mind, what must be done in order for them to stay in power. That shit, that other shit y'all see up there, that shit, the cross and that shit don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing. You walk around, and I try to show y'all this. They talk about separation between church and state and all religion and shit, but they got all them goddamn Greco-Roman deities all around this motherfucker. They don't get rid of that. See, they slick because they got you thinking, that just, that just fairy tale. No, that's their real religion. That's their real religion. So while they use the Christianity, the Islam, the Judaism to trap you niggas' mind, but the reality is these are their real religion. These they real deities, and they are icon deities that they that they maintain the consciousness of, because it keep them clear about what the objective of their race, and they keep them goddamn Chronos statues. And I'm thinking to myself, and you look it up, and they got them all over the world. I mean, imagine being in a park or something, and you go out there and you got a statue of some old motherfucker eating a baby and shit. Well, I mean, what the fuck is y'all got? But see, it's the consciousness, it's power. It's a symbol of power that goddamn it, we'll do whatever we need to do to maintain authority over this planet. You see? So I don't give a fuck. We segregated any goddamn way. And so, and I'm going to tell you, as you see them do one thing, you best believe it's going to be some more shit. They trying to get this motherfucker as close to as it was when they was, had full control, 100% of, that's why they shutting off shit. They telling even they brothers and shit, you know what? Fuck that. We ain't subsidizing shit. Fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? We need all lives. We need all lives. We ain't loaning nobody shit. This, that, and the third. We got to hit the reset button. You understand? They looking at Europe. They looking and they saying, fuck y'all. We got to do what we need to do to get back on top where we need to be. And so if they'll look at Canada and they'll look at Europe and tell them you already know what they think about your black ass. You a goddamn fool to think that they will ever choose a nigga over their own brother. They don't, and we have to understand it's a lot of Europeans don't give a fuck about another European. That's why when you look over there in Ukraine, Russia, and shit, it's some beefing going on. It's some beefing going on. Believe that. But they still in a position of authority and power more so than black people. And said, but daytime, you can see it's about to be some more wars amongst them Europeans and shit. You understand? For power. You know, you know, they jockeying for power right now. You see? And when you see motherfuckers is lining up like this, you can see a very serious war going on right now. When you see them writing shit like that, you know, and they doing, he ain't doing nothing. Bitch, if it walk like a duck, it quack like a duck, it's a duck. Don't try to say what it ain't. You know what? Black people done been through too much for a motherfucker to come with some light ass excuse. Oh, this is what it, bitch, shut up. We done been through goddamn 400 years of slavery, bitch. Please, bye. Miss me with that shit. We gonna side on the, you know, we not gonna fall for the same shit twice. We just not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? When we hear motherfuckers saying they, you know, what did he do? He made it lawful to segregate again. You see what I'm saying? So shit, what's next? What's motherfucking next? You know what I'm saying? They'll bring lynching back. You understand what I'm saying? As a form of capital punishment, they'll be lynching motherfuckers. Might be setting motherfuckers on fire. You don't know. Shit, you know, what you think? You know, this shit go around, history go around in a circle. They'll be burning, they'll be gassing motherfuckers one day, and then you know what? We're gonna start putting these motherfuckers back in these nooses. We're gonna start, you know, setting fire to motherfuckers, putting their goddamn feet in one of them old, you know, one of them damn buckets and shit, and put some goddamn leaves in it and setting motherfuckers on fire. You don't know what's liable to happen. You see, but they shooting flares in the air. So you better be very careful, you know, the possibilities of what could happen. But I don't give a goddamn about no damn segregation. I mean, it's been segregated. You know what I'm saying? It's been goddamn say they done segregated the money. I mean, goddamn, look at the motherfucking money. Well, they goddamn near you got 1% of the goddamn United States. They goddamn near almost 95% of the wealth on the planet. That's ridiculous. I mean, how fucking segregated can you goddamn be when the top 100%, goddamn near 90 to 95% of all the wealth on the motherfucking planet, then you got the next 10%, next 20%, they goddamn near the rest, where you got 90% of all the peoples on the planet got damn near maybe 1 or 2% of the goddamn wealth on the planet. This is wicked. You see, so I mean, what you talking about? He signed, he been segregated. How much? God damn, you don't see the segregation in that? The motherfucker been segregated out of the money. So the reality when you look at that, niggas is like in a bubble where they don't even know that. They let that shit go past them. Do you know the world we living in? You know what I'm saying? Just imagine that. The world we living in. The 300, you know, to say it's 340 million people. So 1% of that. How much is that? 1% out of 300. You talking about like, what is it? What is 1% of 340 million? 1 million. It's 1 million, right? 1 million got 95% of the wealth. 1 million got 95% of the wealth. And so the other 313 million is living in that little 2% of wealth that's out there. I mean, goddamn, you know what I'm saying? That's some hell of a segregation. When you look at it, the other 213 million is living inside of the 2% of wealth that's left over. That's crazy. That's crazy than a motherfucker. So I ain't worried about not fucking. Don't drink behind white people, motherfucker. You doing me a motherfucking favor. I don't want nothing jumping up on me. No, I ain't even drinking out no goddamn water fountain. Shit, do me a motherfucking favor. Shit, half the shit that go on with them and shit and all that nastiness that be going on. Shit, segregate. You ain't doing nothing. Hey, well, shit, all the motherfucker segregate, all these goddamn diseases might go away. Shit, I'm telling you, you fucking get healthier in every motherfucking thing. Your mind will clear up. That's just like, quit smoking and shit. You understand? Your mind clear up, spirit clear up. And then you have to do for self. You have to do for self. What Marcus Garvey and Malcolm X was telling you all along. A lot of you niggas is in a state of confusion, though. You're in a state of goddamn confusion. But, see families out there, it's that time. Don't get caught, nigga. We've been telling you, don't get caught without being, prepared for something. You know what I'm saying? For real. Get, wise available. You understand what I'm saying? And then they might try, but it'll be all out war because there's a lot of white peoples ain't giving up their guns and shit or none of that. So, but it could come to that. It could come to that. You don't know where this shit is going, but I tell you what, I would have it for them to take it before I not have it. You see what I'm saying? So, be prepared to defend yourself because it's moving in that direction. You got a lot of crazy motherfuckers. They want to show up in your goddamn community and this, that, and we're just not going to lay down like that. You know what I'm saying? We just not going to lay down like that. Be smart, be strategic in what you do. Don't overplay your hand. Don't be eager to play your hand. Don't be eager to play your hand. You know what I'm saying? Sit back. You know what I'm saying? You got the button is right there. You ain't got to, when you know the button is right there, you ain't got to be all, just sit back and watch a motherfucker. And when the time be, if it need to be hit, then hit it. You feel what I'm saying? If it need to be hit it. Because you do not know where they're going, but you will know where they already been. And history is recycles itself over and over and over again. Do not believe, nigga, that the past won't revisit your ass. And you be in the same fucking predicament and you be looking shook because the reality is on you and you did not prepare for it. You did not prepare for it. So sign all that shit. We don't give a fuck. We still gonna be victorious. Sign whatever the fuck you want to sign. We shall be victorious. We the primordials of the planet Earth. No matter what you think or what you say, we don't give a fuck about that. You understand what I'm saying? The only thing that matters is what we intend to do with our destiny and our reality. And if we choose that, victory is the only objective, then that's what it is. We'll move forward with that. But don't, whatever move they make, it's a chess. It's a chess game. But I do see, wonderful things. You have to look at what could happen out of that. It's time for us to take back over. Start thinking about businesses that you can open up right there in your community. Be prepared because, with a situation like going outside of the community that's traitor. That's treason. To go and they didn't threw down the gauntlet on us like that. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, support your own. Keep that dollar, even though it got them goddamn slave masters on it. Keep whatever wealth, whatever you got. Don't quit taking your shit down there to the pawn shop. pawning your shit away and shit and this, that. Whatever you got, keep it. Keep it. You're going to see that you're going to see how valuable it's going to become. Keep something, keep some, some cash, keep some things that's, I don't want to say it out, because motherfuckers will be trying to hunt you down and shit, but you got to spread your wealth out. You understand what I'm saying? In case one currency shut down, you got another currency and another currency that you can operate, that people will take, and no matter what, financial system it is you got currencies that can go across all financial institutions and they accept that. So you have to understand, and start thinking in that way, and be prepared to, when it's time to segregate and motherfucker, get your ass up. Who gonna fill that spot? It's gonna be a lot of. You can see it's gonna be a lot of multi-millionaires that's gonna come out of the black community when that happens. If they smart. If they smart, these niggas can have an opportunity to become multi-millionaires, and the millionaires can become billionaires. And you can see the black community flourish under that. You see what I'm saying? So make preparations, because you don't know when it's going to happen, but you know that it's going to happen. I want y'all to hit that subscribe button, family. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. You got the general on your team, goddammit. Believe me. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to put some fire out there for you. I'm going to call it like it is. I ain't going to tell you no goddamn lie. Y'all motherfuckers got too much, where y'all believe in these Cro-Magnon Neanderthal. I don't have no faith in one. So I don't want no motherfucker to mistake that. I don't have no faith in none. All of them are one and the same. I treat them the same goddamn way. And that's the best way. God damn it. That's the best way to do it. So you don't make no goddamn mistake saying, oh, I thought that no, nigga. No, you had the toasts and it causes you to slip up. Now you in the goddamn, you're in the rut. You're in the goddamn, you fell into the goddamn crater and you hoping somebody coming and get you out of there. But don't have no faith, because if you ain't got no faith in them, then you won't be in no situation, nigga, where your guard is down, and then you look back and you say, damn, they told me so. This is General Cyrus said. He said, hey, arm yourself with knowledge, bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation, black power.